Greetings. Welcome to another episode of Thirsty Thursday presented by Man Cave Meals. Today we're going to have a look at Sierra Nevada's Summerfest. Like I said last week with Rogue, as being one of my favorite breweries, Sierra Nevada is also a very formidable brewery. They're located in Chico, California. A lot of good beer comes out of Northern California, and this is definitely just one of many that Sierra Nevada makes. It's just a really awesome beer. This is what's called a seasonal beer. A lot of better breweries make seasonal brews, and their seasonals only come out certain times a year. This Summerfest obviously is a summer seasonal, and we're going to be looking at some other seasonal beers as we move through the Thirsty Thursday reviews. But the summer beers are typically lighter colored beers, lighter alcohol. Some of them are flavored with various citrus notes and things like that. But seasonals are something that you definitely want to try when you get a chance. When you figure out who your favorite breweries are, you want to try their seasonal beers if they have them. So let's get this Summerfest in the glass and have a look. This Summerfest pours with, like I said, it's a nice golden light color and a nice foamy head to go along with it. It's got a nice hop aroma. So let's look at it a little closer. Sierra Nevada Summerfest is a Pilsner style lager, and if I haven't mentioned before, for those of you that aren't as familiar with beers, there are two typical kinds of beer. There's the lager and the ale. They're all beer, but the only difference in the two is the way they're fermented. Ales are fermented at room temperature with a top fermenting yeast, and they ferment for longer periods or for shorter periods of time. And lagers are bottom fermenting yeasts that ferment at cooler temperatures for longer periods of time. And this is a Pilsner style lager. The lagering process gives you a really crisp beer usually, and it's I won't sit here and tell you that one type is better than the other when it comes to lagers and ales, because I like lots of both of them. So let's have a taste of this one. Yes, this is a very, very good summer beer. I've actually had this before, so this is not my first taste of it. I buy some of this every year, but the Pilsner is, a German malt, and this beer has a light body, which means it's crisp and refreshing, and a really, really good summertime beer. It's not a heavy drink. It's one that I like to call a lawnmower beer. You can drink this guy all day long. It's not very high in alcohol. It's about 5%, which is not much higher than your average grocery store yellow fizzy beers, but it's a little bit higher. And it has a nice hop characteristic, but it's not overly bitter. It's fairly well balanced. It's not too bitter, but it does have a noticeable hop flavor and a wonderful hop aroma. So give this guy a try if you haven't tried any of Sierra Nevada's beer. This is actually a very good one to start with, because it's closer to some of the beers you may be more used to drinking if you're not an avid microbrew drinker or homebrew drinker. This is a very good beer to start with. So we're going to finish this one off and come back next week, next Thursday, for our next installment. We'll look at another summer seasonal beer that I have. I'll give you a sneak peek. Next week we'll be looking at Mendocino Brewing Company's Blonde Ale, which is a seasonal. It's another very good beer. So until then, Man Cave Meals and Thirsty Thursday. Drink responsibly.